Hello, I'm Ken Millay, President and owner of Webinar Success. In this recording, I'm going to talk about why it is so difficult to alter speaking habits on your own and how coaching can help to improve your delivery style when speaking online. Poor vocal delivery is one of the most common factors leading to audience dissatisfaction and a reduction in the effectiveness of your message. Speaking without a break and without feedback from your audience feels unnatural and uncomfortable to most of us. Learning to speak to a remote audience is an acquired skill that requires practice and attention to specific techniques. When you present on a webinar, your vocal skills act as the supporting base that let you deliver information to your audience and persuade or enthuse them about your subject matter. Poor speaking habits distract the audience from your message and make them less receptive to your material. One of the most common vocal behaviors that detracts from effectiveness is the use of filler words inserted into your speech. Some people use words or phrases such as, you know, if you know what I mean, or okay. Others insert sounds such as or ah. These audible fillers serve a number of psychological needs and are hard to let go of, specifically because they make us feel more comfortable when we talk. Becoming aware of why you might rely on fillers can help you to let go of them. Fillers provide comfort in a strange dual purpose that seems contradictory. They provide continuity at the same time that they act as breaks. When you insert a filler into your speech, you let your brain take a quick mental break while it processes the next phrase you're going to say. But filler words also help you feel that you're maintaining momentum and continuity in the sound of your voice. Most of us are brought up to be uncomfortable with pauses or silence in conversation. When we were young and still developing our conversational skills, we might have been angrily told by a parent, "Answer me when I'm talking to you." Of course, this is usually insisted upon just at the time when we can't figure out what to say next to explain how the table lamp got broken or why we decided to pour jam on the cat. So we desperately start to play for time with fillers. Okay, I'm going to tell you, okay? It was like this, and so on. Later in life, we integrate some part of this learned behavior into our speech patterns, especially in uncomfortable situations like public speaking. Another contributor to the use of fillers comes from the competitive nature of conversation. While a conversation is a give and take, most of us prefer to be on the giving end. We learn very early that someone else may be waiting for their opportunity to jump in and steal focus from us if we give them a chance. Just listen to a talk radio show with multiple on-air personalities, such as Howard Stern. They rapidly talk over each other and jump in with a comment at the slightest gap left by another speaker, even in the middle of a sentence. This is very much like we behaved as children, all fighting for attention and to make our voices heard. Again, some small portion of this stays with us in our speaking styles as adults, trying to hold on to our leadership role as the current speaker, even when there's no real threat of being preempted by our listening audience. By the time you reach adulthood and start delivering business presentations, these habits have been so well learned and ingrained that you lose awareness of them. It's like the person who lives next door to the train tracks and eventually becomes oblivious to the sound of the freight trains rumbling by. Because of this filtering process, it's extremely difficult to eliminate fillers from your speaking habits on your own. You simply cannot hear them in your own presentations. You need to enlist outside aid to help you spot your filler words. Be careful, because none of us likes to hear a suggestion that we're doing something wrong. It's easy to become defensive and argumentative or hurt when a friend or coworker points out something we see as a defect. You may find it easier to use a professional coach or other third party with whom you have no personal relationship. If you do use someone you know, make sure you both have a clear understanding that pointing out your vocal habits is a professional consultation and not a personal criticism. At first, you will need help simply to notice your filler words because of your brain's automatic filter. Once your coach has identified your most overused fillers, try writing them down on a sheet of paper and listening to a recording of yourself, concentrating on your offending words and trying to spot them in your delivery. It's astonishing, but you will still overlook quite a few instances. An even better approach is to sit with your coach and listen to a recording of your presentation together, letting the other person tap a pencil or make another reference every time one of your fillers appears. Again, you may feel frustrated and defensive at this point. Try to be open and listen without judging yourself negatively or taking it personally. Once you have trained your brain to start hearing and noticing your fillers in past recordings, you need to become aware of them in new presentations. As you speak to friends, colleagues, and especially in front of groups, try to listen for occurrences of your favorite filler. Each time you hear yourself saying it, just tap your hand lightly against your leg. Don't worry about correcting yourself or apologizing and backing up. Just silently acknowledge each occurrence to yourself and keep going. As your mind catches on to this self-awareness, a strange dual consciousness will emerge. You'll find that you're able to think about your topic and simultaneously note the way you're delivering it. And that awareness will let you remove the old verbal crutches from your delivery. Removing extraneous filler words and sounds from your speaking style gives you the ability to communicate more clearly and effectively. Your listeners can concentrate on your message more easily. You come across as more convincing, more knowledgeable, and more sure of your subject. Webinar Success offers a range of training and coaching services to assist online presenters in developing a more engaging and persuasive speaking style. I invite you to visit our website or email us for more information. Thank you for watching.